Be me, 33F, Director of People and Culture at a mid-sized San Francisco tech startup. Master's in Sociology from a liberal arts college that cost more than a small house. Certified in Conflict Resolution, Bias Training, and Corporate Synergy. Believe wholeheartedly that the world is a series of power dynamics waiting to be dismantled. My office is glass-walled, centered in the open floor plan, panopticon style. I need to see them, and they need to see me seeing them. Life is good. 6-figure salary, apartment in the Mission with exposed brick. Dating profile is a curated list of requirements that no human being can meet. Must be emotionally available, politically active, 6 FT+, earn more than me but not care about money, and apologize for his privilege daily. Wonder why I'm single. Conclude it's because men are intimidated by a high-value woman. Obviously, enter the problem. His name is Arthur, 38M, Senior Systems Architect, the unmovable object. He's been here since the company was 3 guys in a garage. Drives a 2012 Honda Civic. Wears free t-shirts from tech conferences that happened a decade ago. Never raises his voice. Never complains. Never participates in Spirit Week. He is the backbone of the entire infrastructure. If he gets hit by a bus, the company dissolves in 48 hours. I hate him. I hate him with a burning, intellectual passion. He represents everything I am trying to fix. The silent, stoic, meritocratic patriarchy that refuses to acknowledge my theories. He doesn't validate me. When I present new initiatives about verbal equity, he just looks at his watch. He is the glitch in my matrix. Monday morning, 9:00 a.m. Weekly all-hands meeting. I take the stage. Physically, I stand on a literal box I requested maintenance to build. Launch into a 45-minute presentation on microinvalidation in code comments. Explain that using terms like master-slave for databases is violence. Explain that killing a process is aggressive language. Look around the room. The marketing team, all women under 28, is nodding vigorously. The sales team, bros, is checking their phones. Arthur is in the back, eyes closed, no, just looking down, reading a printout of server logs. The disrespect. My blood boils. I finish the presentation. Any questions? Silence. Arthur raises his hand without looking up. Finally, engagement. Yes, Arthur. The database migration is scheduled for tonight. The terminology changes will break the legacy dependencies. It will take 6 months to refactor. Do you want to delay the product launch or keep the current naming convention? The room goes quiet. He's framing it as a binary choice. Logic over feelings. Arthur, we can't put a price on dignity. We find a way. He nods, marks something on his paper. Noted, launch delayed. He walks out. He just hijacked my moral victory and turned it into a business failure. I will destroy him. Phase 1, the setup. Go back to my glass office. Open his HR file. It's empty. No complaints, no disciplinary actions, perfect attendance. Performance reviews are just Arthur fixed it, written 10 years in a row. This is unacceptable. A record this clean is suspicious. It implies he's hiding something, or that the previous management was complicit in his toxicity. I decide to implement Operation Glass Ceiling. I will promote him into a position he is biologically and socially incapable of handling. Team lead of junior development mentorship. I want to force him to interact, to emote, to nurture. He will fail. He will snap. He will say something sexist. And I will have the receipt. Call him in. Arthur, great news. We value your expertise. We're making you lead mentor. He sits there, stone face. I write code, Sarah. I don't manage people. That's a limiting belief, Arthur. We need you to share your unique perspective. Is this mandatory? It's a condition of your continued growth at the company. Translation. Do it or I construct a case for stagnation. He sighs, a tiny microscopic release of air. Fine, send me the recs. I smile, the predator's smile. I've already assigned your first mentee. Her name is Chloe. Chloe is my weapon. 22F, fresh out of a coding boot camp. Blue hair, septum piercing. Vocabulary entirely consisting of TikTok therapy speak. She cannot code. I know this because I hired her over the qualified candidate who gave off bad vibes. Her job is not to code. Her job is to be annoying. I tell Chloe that Arthur is old school and needs to be challenged. I tell her to ask him about his political leanings. I tell her to cry if he critiques her syntax. I am orchestrating a masterpiece of social engineering. Weeks pass. I monitor the Slack channels. I see Chloe posting memes in the dev channel. I see Arthur posting code snippets. I see Chloe asking, but how does this code make us asterisk feel? I wait for Arthur to explode. I wait for the slur, the insult, the shut up. It doesn't come. Instead, I see Arthur, line 45 creates a memory leak. Reference documentation attached. Chloe, I feel like you're gatekeeping logic. Arthur, logic is the gate. The code compiles or it doesn't. It's dry, it's factual. It's infuriating. He isn't taking the bait. I need to turn up the heat. Performance review time. I pull Arthur into the room. Arthur, Chloe feels unsupported. She hasn't committed a working build in 3 weeks. Productivity isn't just about output, Arthur. It's about vibes, it's about space. We ship software, Sarah. If the software doesn't run, we don't have jobs. Stop gaslighting me with economics. I actually said that. Felt good at the time. I am putting you on a PIP, performance improvement plan. His eyebrows twitch. The first crack in the armor. On what grounds? Failure to foster an inclusive environment. Intimidating communication style. I see. He opens his laptop. I would like to record this meeting. That's against policy. Actually, California is a 2-party consent state, but Company Policy Handbook Section 4.2 allows recording of disciplinary hearings for accuracy. He knows the handbook better than I do. Fine. He hits record. The dynamic shifts. I have to be careful now. I use all the buzzwords. Psychological safety, lived experience, emotional labor. He responds with dates, timestamps of commits, and error logs. It's like arguing with a calculator. I leave the meeting exhausting but triumphant. The PIP is signed. One step closer to the door. Phase 2, the collision. The company is struggling. The product launch was delayed, my fault, but I blamed legacy debt. Investors are getting antsy. The CEO, a spineless man named Greg who just wants everyone to like him, calls a meeting. We need to cut costs. My eyes light up. This is it. Greg, I've been analyzing the payroll. Arthur is our most expensive engineer. He's also the only one who knows how the payment gateway works, Greg says. That's a myth he perpetuates to maintain power, I counter. Chloe and the new grads can figure it out. They are digital natives. Are you sure? Absolutely. Plus, his culture fit score is in the negatives. He's holding us back. Greg looks at the spreadsheets. He looks at me. He fears me. He fears a lawsuit. He fears being called out of touch. Okay, do it, but make it clean. Friday afternoon, the execution. I call Arthur in. I have security waiting outside. Just in case he gets violent, he has never raised a hand in his life. Arthur, due to restructuring. He listens. He doesn't look surprised. He looks relieved. Here is your severance package, 2 weeks. I won't be signing that, he says softly. Excuse me. I'm resigning, effective immediately. Constructive dismissal. You can't resign, we're firing you. I sent my letter to the board 10 minutes ago, along with a few attachments. He stands up. He places his badge on the desk. Good luck, Sarah. You're going to need it. He walks out. No shouting, no scene. I feel a hollow victory. He's gone. I won. I text the girls' group chat. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Drinks on me. We go out. We celebrate smashing the patriarchy. I go home alone. Drunk. Look at myself in the mirror. I am a powerful woman. I am changing the world. Why does my chest feel tight? Monday morning, the aftermath. I walk in, 9:15 a.m. The office is chaotic. People are running around. Real running, not late for a meeting running. Fire in the building running. Greg runs up to me. He is sweating. Where is he? Who? Arthur, where is he? He's gone, Greg. We freed ourselves. Freed ourselves? The entire platform is down. The payment processor is rejecting every transaction. We are losing $10,000 a minute. Well, get Chloe to fix it. Greg looks at me like I just suggested we put out a fire with gasoline. Chloe deleted the production database, thinking it was a sandbox for expression. Oh, call him, get him back. Offer him whatever he wants. The call. I have to dial his number. My hand is shaking. This is humiliating. Ring, ring. Hello. Arthur, it's Sarah. Who? Sarah from work. I don't work there anymore. Arthur, listen, we have a situation. The system is down. Sounds like a culture issue. Arthur, stop it. We need the encryption keys. We need the backups. The keys are in the safe. The combination is the date of the company's founding. We tried that. It's not working. Oh, right. I changed it last week per the new security protocol you approved. The one about rotating credentials for equity. What is the new code? I don't recall. I have a bad memory. It was very stressful working there. Arthur, we will sue you. No, you won't. I have the logs, Sarah. I have the emails where you explicitly told me to prioritize mentorship over maintenance. I have the recording of the PIP meeting where you admitted that facts are gaslighting. If you sue me, I will countersue for harassment and I will win. And I will make the discovery phase public. Silence, the unmovable object, has become the unstoppable force. What do you want? Consulting contract, triple my old rate, minimum 6 months prepaid, and I work remote. No video calls, no culture meetings. I look at Greg. He is nodding frantically. Fine, done. Send the DocuSign. I'll log in when the money clears. Click. Phase 3, the collapse. Arthur comes back digitally. He fixes the mess in 4 hours. The company survives barely, but the dynamic has shifted. Greg isn't looking at me with fear anymore. He's looking at me with disgust. I cost the company millions. I alienated the only competent worker. And Arthur, he is untouchable now. He is a god. He dictates terms. And I am the villain. But I can't be the villain. I am the protagonist. I am the good guy. It must be sexism. Yes, that's it. Greg is siding with Arthur because of the bro code. I need to escalate. I need to go to the board. The board meeting. I prepare my manifesto. The toxic masculinity of competence. I argue that relying on one man is a structural weakness caused by gender bias. I argue that Arthur's ability to fix things is actually a form of hoarding knowledge. I am articulate, I am passionate, I use charts. The board consists of money guys, VCs, cold, reptilian. They listen. Then the chairman speaks. Sarah, let's look at the numbers. The receipt. Since you implemented Equity Initiative 2, productivity is down 40%. Turnover is up 60%. And we just paid a ransom to our own employee because you fired him without a transition plan. But the culture, I stammer. The culture is bankruptcy, Sarah. We are dissolving your department. What? Effective immediately. We are outsourcing HR to an app. It's cheaper and less opinionated. You can't do this. I'm a protected class. I'll go to the press. The chairman slides a folder across the table. This is a record of your internet usage during work hours. This is a log of you harassing male employees. This is a statement from Chloe, who admits you told her to sabotage Arthur's work. The twist. Chloe turned on me. The little snake. Why? Because when the database crashed, she got scared. And Arthur helped her. He didn't yell. He just showed her how to fix it after he got his contract. He showed her kindness through competence. And she realized I was using her. We are offering you a resignation, or we terminate with cause and release this file. The recontextualization. I wasn't the queen. I was the jester. And the court is tired of my jokes. The walk of shame. Packing my box. The office is quiet. People are working. Actually working. I see Chloe. She looks down, guilt no, indifference. She's reading a Python manual. Arthur is on a monitor in the corner, typing lines of code that scroll by like the Matrix. He doesn't even know I'm leaving. He doesn't care. That's the worst part. It's not that he beat me. It's that he never was playing my game. He was just doing his job. And I was the noise. The void. 6 months later. Unemployed. Reputation in the valley is radioactive. My LinkedIn posts about toxic workplaces get 0 engagement. I am running out of savings. I sit in my apartment. It's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. I'm wearing sweatpants, drinking wine out of a mug. Scroll Facebook, see a photo. It's Arthur. He looks happy. He's on a boat, fishing. He's smiling. Next to him is a woman. She's normal, not a girl boss, not a model, just a woman in a sundress. She looks adoringly at him. Caption, finally some peace and quiet. Thanks to the new consulting gig, we bought the lake house. The comments are full of congratulations from the old engineering team. Even Greg commented, well-deserved Arthur. Even Chloe, happy for you sensei. My chest caves in. I realize the truth. I spent my whole life fighting a war against men like Arthur. Convinced they were the oppressors. Convinced they were keeping me down. But Arthur was never keeping me down. He was holding the roof up. And I took a sledgehammer to the pillars because I didn't like the shape of them. Now the roof is on top of me. And he is at the lake. Look around my apartment. Feminist literature on the bookshelf, unread. Future is female, poster peeling off the wall. Empty wine bottles. Cat litter needs changing. I am 34. No husband. No kids. No job. No legacy. Just a collection of grievances and a master's degree that qualifies me to complain about why I'm unhappy. I open my laptop to write a scathing blog post about how the tech industry failed me, how the patriarchy won again. Type the title, Why Strong Women Threaten Weak Men. Stare at the cursor. Blink, blink, delete. Close laptop. The screen goes black. Reflects my face. Tired, bitter, aging. The silence is deafening. Reality presented the bill. And I am bankrupt. Be me. Alone.